Been a while since I have done a shadow series video, and not that I haven't thought about doing a video, but there's just been a lot of things percolating and going on internally with me, and I've been having some really amazing experiences with friends and remote viewing, and um, it's been really it's been really amazing. But at the same time, it's also been very challenging. So I wouldn't call this the shadow series if I wasn't going to talk about the things that are challenging about being a psychic medium or about being a channel and stepping into your greatness, stepping into a relationship with your intuition, a relationship with your ancestors, a relationship with the star tribe. Um, and that's today. It's about, for me, what I've realized is my challenge oftentimes is to verbalize all of the things in my toolbox in a way that can really communicate the various ways that I can help my clients. And, as an entrepreneur, being very focused and sort of one track mind about what you can do and how you can do things for your clients is fabulous and is fantastic. But the Aquarius in me is just like, I do it all, and I did train this and went here and did that and have this mentor and have this teacher and I did this training and this workshop, and it's sort of like all of the interests and all of the intrigue that I have experienced in my life has just um, been coming to a head ever since I stepped into doing this work full time. It's been a gradual building process where I feel like there's so much that I want to give to my clients, to the world, to anybody who will listen. um, and sometimes it's sort of like, well, I don't know how to say that to people. I don't know how to say, I just want to give you everything that I know. So I guess I'm just saying that. I want to give everything that I know. I want to employ all of the tools in my toolbox. And however that translates monetarily, I'm still figuring that out. And I don't mind admitting that because I feel like there's a lot of healers and psychics and mediums out there who, feel like they have to follow a certain formula and do a certain thing and show up a certain way and just here to tell you, just do you. Follow your heart. Do what you are called to do, and the rest will follow. And being open for me and honest in how this journey has just continues to transpire, I feel like is part of my healing process. It's part of being who I am and just um, sharing kind of like the day-to-day stuff. So I thought I would pop on and really kind of just give you a glimpse into what it feels like, what it's been for me these last couple of weeks of just opening my heart and opening my mind to just being very transparent, being very, um, yeah, open, being open to like stuff just not fitting into a fucking box. I'm tired of stuff fitting in a box. For me, I'm tired of forcing myself to fit into somebody else's box that somehow someone else's rules about the work that I do are more valid than what is actually coming from my heart and what is actually coming through in my work. And that's just bullshit. And it's a story that I've told myself and a story I've listened to for far too long. So I wanted to, yeah, I think it's important to share that. Follow your heart. And no matter how weird it is, like, stuff gets weird. When you're in this field, you know, as a psychic and a medium and a healer, and you're exploring, and maybe you haven't quite found, you know, the area of your specialty, you know, you spend time reading books and going to workshops and experiencing things. And some stuff, you know, some stuff is out there. It's out there. And I love that. For me, that is really where my work is taking me right now. Is far beyond the traditional, far beyond the traditional model of what it looks like to operate as a psychic, a medium, and a healer in the world. And it's follow that path, however winding it is for you, because what you'll pick up along the way, you'll pick up things that you love, and things you're like, well, that's not really for me. I'm not really into that. And that's cool. Like, just pick up the things that are useful to you, put them in your toolbox, because then when it comes time to dealing with clients, you'll be able to pick and choose what best fits them for their healing and for their needs, and you'll be a better support for people. And it's so interesting that I'm saying this right now, because it's like I'm having a moment of like conscious channeling, and I'm like, oh yeah, I totally need to hear that right now. I totally need to hear that. And yeah, wow, okay. Isn't it crazy how spirit works like that sometimes, where you're just in that moment of channeling and you're like, wait a minute, did I just say that? Yeah, I did. So, there's that. There's something else I wanted to talk about today too, and it's really about, like I had mentioned, where my work is taking me and falling outside of the traditional model of what it looks like to be a psychic and a medium operating in the world today. The way that every person has been doing things needs to change. We need to change. We need to evolve. We need to be open to the experience of continuing to see our shadow selves and the shadow selves of humanity, so that we can take a long, hard look at things and then make a decision on where do we go from here in our own personal work. You know, if your soul is calling you to work at a corporate job, cool, your soul is calling you to do that. If your soul is calling you to travel to all of the sacred sites in the world, that's amazing, and maybe I can hitch a ride with you because that's awesome. Then do that. So what I've been really called to do is really reach beyond that very two-dimensional box of what it looks like as a psychic and a medium. I want to go deeper. I want to dive deeper into myself so that I can dive deeper with my clients. And to me, that looks like remote viewing more, image streaming, communing with my star sisters and brothers, communicating what is coming next for humanity, because I am a channel. I am a conscious channel. I am a medium, and I am a psychic. And I want to take all of those gifts and skills that I've learned to really bring all of the information that I'm receiving to the public. And I'm really ready to bust through that box of how it's looked in the past. So I have an amazing friend. Her name is Phoenix, and we were chatting yesterday and today, and we were doing some image streaming and some remote viewing, and we really have this drive, this pull, this passion for us to start traveling and really impart the knowledge that we are receiving to the public. And I'm talking about knowledge about other species, knowledge about other galaxies, where we are as humankind and where we need to go to better ourselves and be better humans so we can create a better world. And it's all super exciting, and I just love the creativity that is happening, that's bubbling up from my release of the idea that my work can only look a certain way. And I just wanted to share that with you. I think it's important. I feel like there are a lot of people in this field that are feeling this shift, are feeling this uh, like unsettled energy, and things are feeling a little rocky, and things are cracking open, and it's very emotional. We're experiencing a lot of just emotional unrest and just breaking open. And that is to make room for who we are yet to become. And that is so exciting. And I am totally open to just cracking open and sharing that and being fully present and speaking about what it is I'm experiencing, because I know I'm not alone, although sometimes it can feel like I'm alone. And I want everyone out there who feels like they're alone to understand that you aren't, and we can do this together. Let's do this together. Talk to you soon. Love ya.